Hey everybody, today's rant brought to you by the universe doesn't give you more than you can handle. Okay, so first, just gonna touch really briefly on this idea that the universe gives or doesn't give you anything that's happening in your life. That idea that the universe, whatever the universe is, delivers things to you. I mean, I think that sets us up into that reward, punishment, merit, deserved this, didn't deserve this. If anything, the universe is impartial and impersonal. Things happen in your life, in other people's lives, that aren't about the universe gifting or not gifting anything. So now that we've got that part out of the way, let's talk about this thing that we say to each other when somebody's going through a hard time and you say, the universe doesn't give you anything you're not strong enough to handle. Okay. That's not even logical. Back in my old days when I was doing a lot of like parent coaching and behavioral consulting and all of these things, I used to say, like, it's not that it's right or wrong, it's that it's not effective. So when you say to somebody, the universe doesn't give you more than you can handle, that's not a logical statement. So let me give you an example here. So I'm navigating some healthcare issues for a lot of different people and beings in my life right now. It is a lot of shit to handle, just let me tell you. And my acupuncturist, who is otherwise really, really wonderful and super supportive, as I was leaving my session today, they said, you're good at this. The universe doesn't give you more than you can handle. I know you can make it through. And I was like, okay. So there are other people. I'm trying to be a little bit vague here, but also like make my point that, okay, so for example, my mom is dealing with the same stuff the universe gave us. She's not equipped to handle it. The universe is giving her way more than her skill set and her experience and her patience allow her to handle. So this is my illustration of like that statement isn't logical, because maybe it works for me. I do have the skill set. I do have the capacity, fucking exhausted, but I do have the skill set and the capacity to handle what I currently have to handle. But the same experience is being handed to my mom, maybe being handed to your mom or to you or to people in your circle, and they don't have the capacity to handle what is thrown at them. So statements like that are just wrong, and it's dismissive. It's dismissive for a lot of reasons, but I wanted to do a little bit of a deep dive on it today and talk about just how not logical. Not logical. I feel like I should have like a little sign that I can raise up that just says not logical. It's just not true. It's just not true that the universe gives or doesn't give us anything. There's no quid pro quo. There is no earned this, didn't earn this. The universe gives you things so that you can learn important lessons or to learn how strong you are. Like, all of that is trash. We talk about that a lot. But also this other piece of it's just not accurate. People get thrown situations and experiences all the time that they are not equipped to handle. They're not. I mean, this is why we have drug addiction and suicidality and depression and anxiety and isolation and loneliness and just basic fucking overwhelm, right? When you are greeted by a situation that you do not have the skills, the capacity, the knowledge, or the experience to handle. That's not a failing in you. Things are hard, right? So let's watch for the ways that we say that to people and guess your audience. What's a better thing to say? What's a better thing, for example, my acupuncturist might have said to me? They might have said, this is a really overwhelming experience and you're taking care of a lot of different people and a lot of different issues all at the same time. You do have the skill set and the capacity to handle it, and I'm sure you will make it through. And I just want to acknowledge how hard this is. That would have been amazing. That would have done both things that they were trying to do, right? Name the challenge of the situation and remind me in some ways or support me in some ways by saying, you do actually have the skills to meet the situation at hand, right? Like that's a pretty cool thing to say to somebody. So there's my rant on that today, friends. Going back to work. Don't say that shit to people. Bye.